And we are following breaking news here on CBS Sports HQ, where yet another top player is about to announce his commitment right here on HQ. It has been a battle for the #1 recruiting class in the class of 2022 between schools like Alabama, Georgia, Texas A&M. Well, Alabama has the chance to add to their class even more so, potentially adding a guy like Kendrick Law. Let's see where he decides to go.
And I like to tell my mom and my dad that dream has become a reality, and I won't let them down. I'd like to thank all my supporters and everybody in my family, and my teachers and my administrators, and chemistry staff, and my coaches, and my first ever coach, my dad. And I'd like to make my decision. Y'all ready? Can I hear from Texas? Can I hear from LSU? What about that Bama? For the next 3 or 4 years, I'm going to take my time to the University of Alabama.
And you got to love that commitment there. What a personality. Alabama is getting there with 4-star athlete Kendrick Law. We do want to mention he is from Shreveport, but deciding to go to Alabama. Let's welcome in somebody who's been very busy this past week. Still, Steve Wilfong there. I was asking you during the break, hey, what exactly is he going to play? And this kid is just so talented across the board, Steve.
Yeah, he's a young man that could shine in the backfield at wideout or in the secondary for the school he chooses, which is Alabama. And talking to my colleague at Bama Online, Hank South, the expectation is for him to begin his career at receiver, but also get a look at running back. And he joins an Alabama class that is really loaded on dynamic playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. So it's going to be exciting to see how Bill O'Brien, Nick Saban, and company use these young men around the outstanding quarterback they have committed in Ty Simpson.
Talk to us about what this means, though, for LSU, or what it doesn't mean for them in this case. I mean, bringing in Brian Kelly, this is a kid who was right there in the state. He's up in Shreveport, not too far from Baton Rouge there. Is this a miss for Brian Kelly and the Tigers?
Well, it's definitely a young man that you'd like to have. And you look at the top 3 receivers in the state, and all 3 of them are going to Alabama with Kendrick joining Shaz Preston and Adam Anderson. Those are 3 guys that would be difference makers in Baton Rouge, and now they got to figure out how they're going to cover them.
Alabama sitting right there behind Texas A&M right now. They claim the #2 spot in the recruiting rankings there. A&M gaining ground on them, sitting at 321 points. Alabama there at 315. But how much does this help this class? And just overall talk about the Alabama recruiting class that we're seeing right now for 2022.
Well, I love the way it's coming together at the wide receiver position. A lot of kids that can run. Kendrick Law, a sub-11 guy in the 100-meter dash. Aaron Anderson from Louisiana, sub-11 second guy in the 100-meter dash. Isaiah Bond, he's a sub-10.5 guy in the 100-meter dash. These kids can run. There's a lot of speed. Amari Niblack is another guy that can take the top off there from Florida. Antonio Kite. So there's a receiver was obviously a point of emphasis for Nick Saban and his staff this cycle, and the Crimson Tide hit big on all their top targets at the position.
Just a huge get for Alabama there as they continue to cushion that 2022 class. Steve Wilfong, we appreciate it. We enjoyed having you here in studio. Glad you're back at home. Thanks again for joining us.
Hey, take care, y'all. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you, too. And for more from Steve and our friends at 24/7 Sports, of course, you got those recruiting rankings. We'll see if they continue to change their wall-to-wall team coverage, those transfer portal updates. There have been quite a few of them. Make sure to check it out at 247sports.com.